Welcome back, guys. As usual, I am excited and super happy to be having you over at my channel, doing doll things together and stuff that make other people wonder what's with us. In the previous video, we have prepared our patterns, traced, and cut our fabrics. Oh, and we also applied that DIY anti-fray solution that is super easy, quick, and just effective. So today we start constructing this tiny garment, and yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So here are the fabric pieces that we have prepared previously, and right now I'm making sure the pockets align with the front and back panels. Now that we're set, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my matching thread and start with stitching a pocket to one of the panels. So this is going to be our seam line. Usually I knot about 3 times to secure the beginning of the seam. As always, I use the back stitch method as I find this makes my hand sewn garments sturdier and that they will last a longer time. Pin based as you go, if necessary. Now let's sew the remaining 3 pocket to panel assemblies. And here's how our long trousers are looking after the pocket to panel stitching. Now let's grab a back panel assembly and a front panel one so we can stitch their sides together. Now let me just pin them securely first. So now that they're aligned, let me show you how to stitch this part. See this middle part here? Let's leave that unsewn, okay? We will only be stitching these two unconnected lines. The unsewn middle part is where our doll hands get into the inside of the pockets, right? So yeah, I think we're good. Let's get to stitching. So here we will be stopping my stitch and not my seam. And then we're starting another seam at the next point. Our next step is to close up our pocket pieces, and I am pin basting these two to the front panel. Once ready, let's stitch. Now when we get to the top part, let's continue to stitch and secure the whole pocket bag to this seam allowance of the front panel waistline. And here's our hidden pocket. Now let's do the other pocket with the same method. And voila, our pockets are all ready. I'm gonna show you how the method works for the long trousers as well. Now we're on to closing the front rise next. We pin base to make sure the seams align. And here you go. Let me just cut some slits along the curved part of the seam allowance so they lay flat on the doll body. Up next is stitch this J pattern on the front of, most shorts and pants. I definitely recommend to do this in back stitch so your stitch looks neat. And here we go. And that wraps up this part of the series, guys. On our next and final video, we install the waistband, hem the shorts, sew on our snaps, and just marvel at our finished creation. Would you like that? So, I'll see you there, alright? Thanks for today. Bye!